Welcome to Sugarloaf Ridge State Park. My name is Tony Passantino. I'm the Education Program Manager for the Sonoma Ecology Center. We're standing here at Sonoma Creek, the headwaters of our watershed that feeds into Sonoma Valley. This park is located on the Mayakama mountain range and is home to the Wapo people, which has been their home for thousands of years. The Wapo people used to use this land as a seasonal retreat from Napa Valley when it got too hot down there, much like folks still do today in our campground and our hiking trails. This land is protected by the California State Parks and run by the community for the community. We are Team Sugarloaf, a partnership of 5 different nonprofits working together. We also have some incredible programs from community members, like the folks from our Shinrin-yoku Forest Therapy Bathing Group. Our guide today will be Karen Sapper, leading you on an amazing forest therapy walk. Karen?
Thank you, Tony. I am Karen Sapper. I help to coordinate the forest therapy series of walks here at Sugarloaf. Sugarloaf is also the home of this practice as we know it. Amos Clifford, who is the founder of the Association of Nature and Forest Therapy, did the first trainings for practitioners here at Sugarloaf, and the trail that I invite you on today is the very trail where it all began. Within this span of a few years, forest bathing has captured the imagination of the public and has grown to include over 50 countries and close to 1,000 practitioners. Its roots come from Japan, from a practice referred to as shinrin-yoku, immersion in the essence of the forest, hence forest bathing. Forest therapy is the practice of deepening this nature connection. There is quite a few decades of research that is added into this particular form of nature connection. The Japanese were responding to a huge increase in anxiety and suicides and technology-related stress disorders. And the scientists and the medical professions came together to really explore what is the healing, rebalancing, grounding aspects of an intimate connection with nature. This practice is simple, but each of the invitations are a welcoming to engage another level of sensory awareness. In its essence, it is a practice of more than ordinary presence that is invited forward through a heightened sensory awareness. And it is my pleasure to share this with you today. We begin our walk in just a few moments. For those of you watching, I invite you to bring with you a water container, a bottle of water. We will be sharing a ceremonial tea at the end of the walk, and you will be able to participate in that way. This practice is enhanced by silence and presence. In this instructional video, much more information is offered than would be on a guided walk. I invite you to stop here for just a moment. We bring our awareness to this area of transition. Within the practice, we develop an awareness of the threshold as an opportunity to open our receptivity. The Japanese word of satoyama refers to this transition area between the civilized workaday world of our lives and turning towards this receptivity and connection with the wild land. Perhaps consider what you feel grateful for in this moment. Breathe that in. Let's continue. Forest bathing invites us into a quality of presence, receptivity, and reciprocity. The land offers so much to our balance, our resonance, this ability to entrain with the frequency of the earth itself, to take in the benefits of the nation of trees and the plants around us. And it cultivates an opportunity and awareness to offer back this reciprocity of our presence, our authenticity, and our appreciation that we offer to the land, to the trees. We begin our walk with pleasures of presence. Find a comfortable stance here on the land. Feeling your feet connect to the surface of the earth. Bring your arms up. Oh, yeah. And stretch one side, reaching up as if to reach up and touch this beautiful blue sky. And another stretch. Reaching up, opening your arms, perhaps even as if they were the limbs of a tree, soaking in the breeze and the sun. Bring them back to center. That felt pretty good. I'm going up one more time. So, bringing our arms up, reaching, stretching, an invitation to bring your awareness into this sacred vessel of your body. If you are comfortable in doing so, come all the way down and touch the surface of the land. You may want to offer a hello and feel what is there before you. Take a close look. What do you notice when we look very closely? Rubbing our hands together. An invitation to take in the scent of the earth. Coming back to a place of balance. I invite you to bring your awareness to the sounds around us. An invitation to listen intimately to this intricate symphony of sounds. Choose the sound that is the most attractive to your attention. Expand your auditory awareness and notice how many sounds, both close and at the far range of your listening. Is there a way those sounds feel? Is there a feeling in response to the sounds? With your eyes closed, I invite you to bring your awareness to the soles of your feet, feeling your feet upon the earth, taking a breath in, and exhale. Allow your breath to become part of the weaving of these sounds around you. adding your presence. Breath in. Now drawing in this air, this scented air of the outdoors, perhaps an awareness that our breath is where we share communion with all of life. Our inhale is the exhale of the trees around us. Our exhale is their next breath. Bring the breath into the core of your being. Place your hand there at the center of your being. Place your other hand on your heart. Breathe in. And on this next exhalation, send it down into the earth. Breathing in. Sending that breath down through the soles of your feet, the soil, the ecology, the universe that resides in the moist soil beneath our feet. Take a breath in and send roots from your feet down into the earth. The roots find their way down into the layers, the network of life that is there, the intricate communication and intermingling of roots of trees and plants. And as your roots branch out and extend, what do they see? What do they feel? Drawing your breath in and exhale down into the roots. Drawing the breath in, drawing in this connection, this nourishment, these nutrients up into the core of your being. Breathing in, breathing into the heart. Is there a feeling residing there in this connection? Take as much time as serves you with this connection. With our hand on our heart, breathe in and slowly turn in a circle. Turn with an awareness of a sense of direction that feels that it calls to you. When you are inclined to stop, keeping your eyes closed, breathe in to your heart. Open your eyes slowly, gazing upon the natural world around you. Perhaps consider if who and what you see is also gazing back at you. Is the land aware of your presence as we are aware of the land? Coming back to center, putting our hands in front of our body as if holding a vessel of air. I invite you to move your hands and feel the breeze. feel the air on your skin, perhaps on your face, a breeze on your cheek. Putting our hands together and holding one hand in the other and rubbing the hands together, moving up your arm and down, bringing an awareness to what it feels like to the fingertips as well as to the awakening of your skin to touch. Breathing in again. Breathing in. Is there a scent on the air? Opening your mouth and breathing in. Is there a temperature? Is there a taste on the tongue? Is there a scent that comes carried on the breeze? Allow this intimate relationship with the senses, offering an awakening. What do you notice? What is alive in you in this moment? In the practice, we often complete each invitation with a sharing, a council style, where one person has a talking piece. If you are watching and are with companions, I encourage you to share at the end of each invitation, speaking, what do you notice? What is true for you in this moment? It's such a deepening of our integration of our awareness. Let's continue our walk. We are here at Sonoma Creek, and for those watching that may not have access to a creek, this invitation, this connection, I welcome you to interpret with a stone or perhaps putting your hands on the cool grass. Do a variation on a theme. But I welcome you to this gesture of appreciation. Sonoma Creek is a body of such clean, living, vital water. This water is full of life. And I offer the consideration to think about water. It is the essence of life as we know it. With that sense of appreciation, I offer to the water my gratitude, my acknowledgement, and you are invited to do the same. In this particular traditional gesture, I bring my hands to the water, wondering about the energy between my hands and the surface of the water. Placing my hands on the surface and pulsing. And then I have quite an affection for this particular creek, and If you have a piece of land or a place that you can go to develop relationship with, to become familiar with, I highly encourage you to do so. It is a gift to the land and it is a gift to yourself. Consider water and offer your own sense of appreciation, acknowledgement, gratitude for this great body of water, of creeks, rivers, lakes, and ocean that keeps this planet in its beauty and its green growth. This next invitation is what's in motion. It's an opportunity to walk in slow motion along the trail and intimately observe what is in motion. Is there a felt sense of that motion? If you are with companions, we invite you to create space between each of the participants. That allows a deepening of the experience in order to open your field of awareness without the energy of the other people in that field. Can you feel the presence of the other beings along the trail? Let's begin. This, my friends, is a deer companion, the three sisters. They are an honored natural cathedral and gathering space here at Sugarloaf Park, a beloved trio of sisters. They've heard many a story here in circle from our participants in the forest bathing walks, as well as so many of the summer camp offerings. This next invitation is one of bringing up a memory, a special tree, perhaps a tree from your childhood or a tree that you're tending in your yard, a tree that evokes a memory. Is there a feeling that comes with that memory? Take some time and settle into that. The sentience of trees is no longer a matter of speculation. Science has been able to prove a high level of communication between trees one to the other, trees and this amazing network of mycelium beneath the surface, this network not unlike our own internet. Trees with the winged ones, trees with insects and the insect predators. But also, trees are very adept at interspecies communication. The trees and plants in our realm are able to interface with the animals as well as the human species. They are an important aspect of the life force of this planet. And in fact, I have heard it said that this is not a planet with some trees on it. This is a forest with some people in it. So your invitation here is to find a tree or plant that you are drawn to. Approach as if visiting an old beloved friend, perhaps an old wise one. See in your receptivity, in your imagination, what you notice. Is there a felt sense that comes up with that connection? Welcome back, and please feel free to share your experience, what you may have noticed, what feelings came up with regard to the last invitation of a companion plant, a companion tree. Our tea ceremony, the tea is steeping now, and I have put into our tea a bit of bay leaf, a mugwort, a couple leaves of this very distinctive shaped leaf, grows near the creek and the river, as does the nettle, stinging nettle. And I have added to this a bit of usnea, which is one of the many lichens. Each of these plants is edible and medicinal and serves well to make a tea that is an opportunity to drink in the essence of the land. So our tea ceremony affords another quality of taking in the land and also offering to the land. So you are invited to imbue your tea with an intention for a loved one, for yourself, for the land, for the humanity. And to drink in that intention as well as offer it. If you have your water bottle, join us in offering your sense of appreciation to the land, and then drinking in your own best intention, drinking in this element of the land around us. It has been a pleasure to share this practice with each of you. Thank you for your presence, for your receptivity, and for that which we have offered back to the land. I encourage you to take these invitations and make them your own. Find a piece of land, an area that you can develop relationship with, gifting the land your presence and attention, your appreciation, a song, and receiving so much from the land that helps us in our balance and our sense of health and well-being. May we align with life's compelling nature to thrive. Thank you.